Want some tips that will make managing and growing your money as a busy business owner a little easier? A healthy relationship with money, along with awareness and intentional action, is part of the foundation for a successful business. As a busy business owner, you need to know what the resources are that can help you be more efficient in the way that you approach, plan around, and spend money so that you can have a more profitable business as well as a good quality of life. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you the best way for busy business owners like yourself to approach your money mindset, systems, and plans so that you can manage your money better and help your business become more profitable as a result. Hey Empire Builders, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Haley Dale and I am a content and sales funnel strategist helping you create more purposeful, productive, and yes, profitable content too. So if that sounds like what you're looking for, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below this video for more value-packed videos just like this one every single Monday. As an admittedly heart-centered entrepreneur, money is one of those things that I've had to gradually become more comfortable with within my own business, managing it, planning for it, spending it, talking about it, and receiving it. To my surprise, it's also something that I've been asked about more and more often over the years. People are curious to know about my relationship with money, how I'm making money, how I'm spending money, as well as the strategies and the routines and the systems and resources I would recommend to support a healthier, more strategic approach to managing money. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through my money toolkit. It's all broken down for you into the foundational aspects of managing money. We'll start off on the subject of money mindset and how you can improve your relationship with money. Then we'll move on to money systems so that you can learn more practical tools for managing your business finances better. Then we'll talk about money plans, which is laying down the routines for you to actually apply your money management techniques and help to grow your money. Lastly, I'll be sharing my personal money routine so that you can get a little insight into my routine for managing my money daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly. And if you want all of this information in a handy PDF, download the Moneyful Toolkit down below this video. Let's start with area number one, money mindset. Go into any entrepreneurial Facebook group and throw a stone with your eyes closed. I'm willing to bet that you would land on somebody talking about money mindset or manifestation, right? Somewhere in that Facebook group. You may be thinking, how cliche, but there's a reason that money and money mindset have that reputation. It's one of the most significant determining factors in how high your ceiling is for your and your business's success. And it is super hard to be an entrepreneur and sometimes feeling like your worth is all wrapped into how much money you're making in your business and how much you can charge for your paid offers. For me, cultivating a healthy mindset around money is about clearing any mental or energetic or emotional blocks around it, training myself to see opportunities that may be easy to miss, and taking care of my money by giving it the respect it deserves and having systems for taking care of it. When it comes to my money mindset, there are some tools that have rightfully become my go-tos, which I'm sharing now. Money Mindset resource number one is Money Bootcamp by Denise Duffield Thomas. And it was really my first foray into developing a better money mindset. And when I first signed up for it, it was one of my first investments. I felt like I had walked through the wardrobe into Narnia when I first logged in. It is designed to help you reprogram your money mindset, and it works. After joining, a whole new way of thinking about money opened up to me. At first, it felt a little woo, but now I try to go back through every single year and notice that whenever I'm diligent with tracking my money, up leveling other areas of my life, and working through my emotional and past issues around money, that the big you responds and sends the most unexpected blessings my way. So if this message resonates with you, I'll put the link to Money Bootcamp below so you can go and check it out. Money Mindset resource number two is Jaquette Timmons, and she is so practical, but it is so much about your money mindset. She has such a unique perspective when it comes to money, so I love reading her newsletter. You have to sign up for it. And her newsletter and her content always challenges me to think about my money a little bit differently. She writes my favorite money newsletter of all time because it's so full of thoughtful questions that I can then take and journal that help me uncover even more resistant or blocks or thoughts or predetermined beliefs that I have around money. She provides a ton of actionable takeaways. One of a recent nugget from an email that I loved was this quote: "Every relationship has a job, and the same applies to your your relationship with money. And when you acknowledge the job of your relationships, it helps you be a better participant in those relationships. So, what duty, role, or function are you giving your money? I'm going to link to her website below this video so you can go and sign up for her newsletter and use those money questions for yourself. After we've gotten your money mindset in check, it's time to move to area number 2, which is money systems. And these refer to the routines and processes that you use to manage your money. Without them, you're essentially turning a blind eye to your money, meaning that you're unaware of where you're spending it and how you're making it. This puts you and your business at a huge disadvantage. Having systems in place allows you to be more strategic with your money, whether that means making more or simply doing more with the money that you're making or spending less. As a business owner, you have some very specific financial responsibilities too. By not having a system for your bookkeeping, you're putting yourself in an ultimately stressful situation of cramming to get your bookkeeping ready at tax time. No thanks, I've been there way too many times. Here are some resources that I love when it comes to creating my money systems. So number 1 is Zena Amundson's The Heart of Your Money. So I loved this book and I'm going to link it below. As much as I love the book and it is about money mindset, what I loved the most was the money system section where she talks about creating a value-based weekly cash flow system. And it's been exactly what I needed to really stick to a budget without feeling like I'm depriving myself. So can you say game changer? Plus, it's peppered with stories and examples to make it as enjoyable to read as it is valuable. So I'm going to put a link to that below, and you have to check out her weekly cash flow system, which is all about like spending from that weekly cash flow account instead of like living by a budget. It's been a total game changer in my relationship to budgets. Money system resource number 2 is Profit First. And you've probably heard a lot about this one, right? It comes from Mike Michalowicz, his book called Profit First. And it has been really a game changer in how much money I'm actually taking home in my business instead of just spending everything that comes in. So following his system, and I've taken it and modified it to make it my own, I divide every single amount of money that I make in my business and the weekly transfers from PayPal and Stripe, and I divide it into 5 categories. Category 1 is 40% for owner's pay, 29% for expenses, 25% for taxes, 5% for profit, and 1% for donations. These aren't necessarily the traditional percentages, but what I love about the Profit First system is that you can take it and make it your own. It's worth noting I'm in Canada and our taxes are different, so I've updated the percentages based on what makes sense for me, so it's a little bit higher. And then at the end of each quarter, I take half of what I've transferred into my profit account. The rest is there as kind of an emergency fund, and I use it as a bonus to do something really fun with. Usually a bit goes into something personal and the rest is invested into a fun project for my business. Before using Profit First, I was never able to pay myself consistently. So if you find yourself not able to do that, or you're not like, you're just kind of treating your money and the business money the same, this is definitely such a great, baby step way into starting to pay yourself regularly, even if you start with lower percentages, right? You can take those and they can change and they can evolve over time. So I'll put the link to that book down below this video. The third thing is Amber Duggar. She is somebody who has helped me use Profit First a lot more effectively. So a big thank you to Amber for providing like the easiest application for Profit First for business owners. She has a profitability calculator that you basically you change your percentages and then you put in the amount you've made and it automatically tells you what percentage to transfer where. I'll put a link below. That's, really, the way it's like my go-to tool. Anytime money comes in, I run it through the calculator, I put it where it needs to go. And then on the 15th and 30th, I process those amount. Area number 3 when it comes to your money is money plan. So the final component of the business owner's relationship to money is having a plan for that money. So you've got the mindset and systems, and now let's put good use to those by creating a plan for your money. And I like to think of this as being proactive with how I'm bringing in money as well as how I'm spending that money and those resources. Number 1 tool is a revenue planner. So the first thing that has really improved my relationship with revenue is having a revenue plan It's as simple as that. Before it, goal setting would be a little something like, I want to make 100K this year. Know how, know when, know why. Then at the end of the year, when it didn't magically happen, I'd conclude that money hates me and I'm a huge failure when it comes to running a business. Clearly, I needed to try something different. So what does a money goal look like now? Now, when I'm creating my revenue plan, I ask myself, what does that money goal look like in terms of how many sales I need to make? Then what if those goals were spread out over the year? Maybe not unrealistic anymore, right? I have a free revenue planner here down in the Moneyful toolkit that you can take and use for yourself. The second thing around this is a money time awareness. So the next thing I did to level up my money mindset was to cultivate an awareness about where my time was going, which involved tracking my time. So you can use something like Toggle for this or Harvest for this, but I took the opportunity to combine it with my affinity for the Pomodoro timer and the method, and I started tracking using a tool called Be Focus Pro, and I'll put a link to it below this video. It's an app that allows me to add categories and to-do lists and then work in 25-minute sprints so that I can set a goal for how many sprints I want to do in a day, and then I get a report for how many I did each day, where each one was spent, and then I can look at the week, I can look at the month, I can look at the year, and just kind of notice, like, where was I spending my time, and if I didn't reach my goal, it's pretty obvious why, because I wasn't putting time on it. I also use this in my weekly, monthly, quarterly planning process so that if I don't meet a certain goal, I can normally discover what that issue was. So I will put the Be Focus Pro link below if you want to check out that tool that I use. And then number 3 is the opportunity grid. So if you're ready to blow your own mind with all of the opportunities that are sitting right in front of you, this is another one from Denise Duffield Thomas, and she taught it at Amber McHugh's Planathon, and I've been using an adapted version of it for years. And basically what you want to do is you want to start with a piece of paper. There's also in the Moneyful toolkit, I put it in there as well. You want to have 4 quadrants, and on the grid, right, a grid template, you want to put in the first quadrant, write down any opportunities for money or business that are quick and easy. In the second quadrant, maybe it's like quick, or rather it's like quick and hard. Then in the next quadrant, maybe you have like slow and easy and slow and hard. So basically, slow, hard, easy, fast, whatever that is. And then what you want to do is come up with as many ideas as you can, at least 3 in each quadrant, and you should have a list in front of you of opportunities that are sitting right in front of you that you could take to start bringing in more money right now. And it's just a great way, even if you're not going to take action on it right away, just to get in that habit of starting to see the opportunities that are in front of you. Maybe it's something like cold emailing someone a proposal, or sending out a promotion email to your list, or following up on that inquiry that you got last month. Whatever it is, I definitely notice the people who bring in the most money in their business are the ones who see opportunities and seize them. Seeing and seizing. All of these systems, all of this mindset work, none of it is going to work unless you have systems for actually working them. And so for that reason, I have my own personal money routine built out with systems and a plan. And there are different parts of this routine that I follow on a daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly basis. So I'm going to go through what each of those are as inspiration for your own. So on a daily level, what I'm doing is just tracking any incoming revenue. I'm tracking my Pomodoros, and I'm checking my weekly cash flow account before I spend any money. On a weekly level, I have a weekly money date where I do some intentional work on money mindset. You're never fully done with this work. I review my budget and my cash flow accounts. I process incoming payments through the Profit First calculator, and I review my monthly money opportunity grid. Then on a monthly basis, I'm completing my bookkeeping for money. I'm measuring my marketing and my money metrics, and I'm creating a new opportunity grid, and I'm also paying my team on a monthly basis. And then quarterly, I'm reviewing my Profit First account. I'm getting that reward money to go and spend on something fun, choosing what I'm going to invest my profit account in, and I'm making my quarterly donation to the charity that we are focused on for the year. I'm also doing my quarterly tax payment, and I'm creating a new quarterly revenue plan. So that's mine. Tell me your money routines in the comments, and make sure to download my Moneyful resource toolkit. And if you want more videos like this, click on the next video on your screen, and make sure to subscribe down below this video for more videos just like this one every single Monday.